Imagine a mighty empire, so confident in its power that it never saw the storm rising across the sea. In the early 1900s, the world believed Europe ruled the battlefield. Russia, vast and iron-willed, stretched across continents. Japan, newly modernized and hungry to prove itself, waited like a quiet blade in the dark. And when the two collided in Manchuria, history cracked open. Our story follows not one man, but an entire empire. Russia marched forward with commanders who were unsure, divided, and unprepared. Opposite them stood Japan, guided by leaders who blended ancient samurai discipline with sharp modern strategy. Russia entered the war full of confidence, but confidence is not strategy. Admiral Wittgeft hesitated at every major decision, drifting through battles until he was killed in the clash at the Yellow Sea. His replacement, Rozhesvensky, nicknamed Mad Dog by his own men, nearly sparked a war with Britain when he opened fire on fishing boats he thought were Japanese spies. Japan watched all this with cold, patient precision. On land, things were no better. General Kuropatkin moved like a man trapped between fear and duty, losing at Liaoyang, losing at Shaho, losing again at Mukden. General Stoessel, holding Port Arthur, refused to follow orders and clung to the fortress until it collapsed around him. Meanwhile, Japan struck with speed and discipline. Admiral Togo Heihachiro, trained in England and admired across the seas, moved his ships like pieces on a well-planned chessboard, circling Russian fleets before they even understood the danger. On the ground, General Oyama Iwao used a mix of samurai resolve and global experience. His armies moved faster than Russia could respond, faster than Russia could even arrive. Russia struggled with its own weaknesses. Reforms after the Crimean War had reduced military service and weakened discipline. Peasants, now better educated, realized how far behind their country had fallen. Soldiers fired volleys blindly, often unsure where their bullets landed. Mutiny stirred beneath the surface. Japan, though smaller and poorer, mastered efficiency. Their conscription system filled the ranks quickly. Their new command structure mirrored Europe's strongest armies. Their aggressive tactics took advantage of every Russian hesitation. Then came 1905, as Russia suffered defeat after defeat at Nanshan, at the Yalu River. At Port Arthur, chaos erupted back home. Revolution swept through cities. Soldiers deserted. Reinforcements meant for Manchuria were pulled back to protect the Tsar. Russian commanders at the front were left alone. And finally, Tsushima. Rozhesvensky reached the battlefield, exhausted after months at sea. His ships were rusted, his men seasick and bitter. Togo waited for him like a hunter tracking a wounded beast. The Japanese fleet tore into Russia with terrifying precision. By nightfall, Russia's navy was broken. Over 4,000 sailors were gone. Japan lost barely 100. The myth of European invincibility died on that ocean. Russia did not just lose to Japan. It lost to its own pride, its slow machinery, and its refusal to modernize. Japan did not win through size or wealth. It won through discipline, unity, and strategy. The war ended with the Treaty of Portsmouth. Japan rose as a global power. Russia limped home, humiliated and fractured, a warning sign of the revolution soon to come. History is not shaped by giants. It is shaped by those who move faster, think sharper, and seize the moment.